Hello there! It's me, Shrimpchu! More Sims! Yay! So this time, as you may or may not be aware, this is James Turner's little 3-tile thin house challenge, because who doesn't want to live in the tiny slot in between two other buildings? It's not like that's how houses work half the time or anything. Unless you're in like America or Australia or something, in which case I think you just have about, say, a country's worth of space around your house. I'm not certain. But yeah, I also went with the added challenge of trying to make it it's not a tiny house, it's a small house under the tiny house category, because I was like, gee, I wonder how small I could make this, and then I made 2 floors and I was like, this is pretty small, and yet still big, so yeah, it's a small house only. I kind of have a bit of an idea for the sim that would kind of live here. I feel like a sim would like move to this town or city, whatever. This is in Windenburg on this lot, you know, like, I don't know. They've moved out of home. This is their first place. They have all their dreams and aspirations. They're excited. They are ready to live their life and chase all their dreams. So, you know, they have a small little apartment shoved in an alleyway between other buildings. And it's great. It's fine. It's their first thing. They love it. But I also wanted to give it a bit of a slightly, not exactly old themed, but a little more fancy. I'd call it fancy. Like, it's mostly a black and white color scheme. There's nothing that looks super modern in it other than technically the shower, but I couldn't resist its colors. It's such a pretty shower. You'll see. So downstairs it's basically kitchen. It's kitchen, it's the one little eating area, a nice door to get out to the beautiful little backyard park thing that James built here. Like, this is a nice lot. Decided, you know, some pastries and so, you know, I feel like either these were things left behind in this place by a previous resident, or maybe they're little bits and pieces bought secondhand. But, you know, it's exciting because it's your Sim's first stuff, and they're like, I have a tea set, I have a teacup, I have a fridge, you know, they're just like, woo. So yeah, I would say this is a bit of a build for the Sim that doesn't spend a lot of time at home. Like, they keep their stuff there, they sleep there, they eat there, but, you know, they're too busy out, like, enjoying life or working to afford a bigger place, whatever way you'd like to put it, you know. I am excited. Like, doing this sort of 3-tile, like, thin build makes me really excited, because as you know, just about everyone in the Sims community knows, there was the slightly controversial, slightly the mixed reactions announcement for the next expansion, the eco lifestyle one. I'm hoping it's going to be a good pack, and I'm intrigued by some of the ideas, and I want to see, you know, I'm not really going to have much of an opinion until, like, it exists in more than, like, a minute Zoom trailer. But I do get some of the criticisms are like, Sims? Is that how it is? But, yeah. But the important part is the ladder. I'm excited about the ladder, and that's why I started on this sentence before getting sidetracked. There are some builds, some very tiny little thin builds that I've wanted to build in The Sims, but I knew, like, there's no way it would work with stairs, and now that we have ladders, I'm going to be able to do that, and I'm excited. Even more excited that, yes, stairs will be in the base game. I would have been very surprised if they did that differently, though. But, like, valid concern. Because you would hate if you, like, hated this pack, but it was the only way you could get ladders. That would be cold. Cold and unusual. Speaking of unusual, I'm on a divider kick. I've used those dividers, like, instead of any kind of stair railing. And then I feel like I've used dividers in my other builds, but not quite in the same way. I've built a not giant, I mean, it's 7 bedrooms. It's giant by my standards. It's not like a super castle or anything, but it's a 7-story, like, 7-room Tudor style house that I found, like, real life floor plans for, and it was a fun thing. So that's coming. That has a, like, just typical room divider, like the foldy up woodeny ones. And then I'm just after building a nice little restaurant that has some dividering details. Nothing quite as like purposeful as that though. I don't know. I'm just on a divider tangent. I love the little feature wall. It's like a little cozy alcove. And then I turned the bed around because I realized if I was a sim living here and I could just lie in my bed and stare down my stairs, I don't know if I'd sleep. I don't know if it's much better being at the other end where you can't see down the stairs, but I don't know. Just while building that, at the end, I just suddenly started thinking about, but what if you hear a noise downstairs? It's okay. The Sims okay. This is the Sims. They're living alone. And it's fine. Maybe they have a guard dog. We don't even have burglars in The Sims 4. Like, it's fine. The only thing your Sims have to fear is Vlad, and you can usually ignore him. But thank you for watching. Feel free to check out any of my other Sim builds. I haven't done a lot of challenges. Like, I'd normally just sort of build whatever I feel like building, but I'm kind of, like, I did the random pack per room challenge, and I'm kind of like, yes, more challenges. But I also keep having more ideas of other things to build, so I will be a chaotic mixture of all the Sim builds. As always, and it's gonna be fun!